So I cut down how much I'm eating, when I'm eating. It's bad to eat after, I think they said like 8 p.m. You should no longer be eating anything because that's when your body slows down the most and you retain a lot of the bad shit. Definitely don't eat past midnight, which is a very bad habit of mine. I love to late night snack, so I stopped doing that. I started to drink water. I'll chew gum to get rid of those cravings, or I'll have like a cracker to just put away the hunger. I'm too damn lazy. Oh, is that why you got your fancy blender bottle? Yeah, that's why we got them. I also hate powdery shit, but that's the best way to get my supplements. I'm severely anemic to the point where it can literally kill me. Like, normal people's hemoglobin is around like 7 to like 15. Mine is usually like 1. So I'm on iron supplements because it's that bad. I take my iron, which sucks because taking my iron also has side effects of making me sick. I'll get nauseous, I'll get sleepy, extremely sleepy, and I'll sleep the days away when I take my iron, but I have to if I want to feel normal. But then the whole day I'm feeling nauseous and like I'm borderline in the bathroom. So it sucks because even when I try to be healthy, I'm still on the sidelines feeling sick because that's just the side effects. I was on blood therapy, so they pump me full once a month of iron rich blood. But because that can be very, very dangerous, because even though we're so advanced medically, things can still get through into blood. So normally you shouldn't have a certain amount of blood transfusions in your lifetime, and I've surpassed that in 2 years. So they were worried I could have caught like literally AIDS or an STD. They're worried about that. They're monitoring that. Thank God I haven't. Things like that do happen, so they are a worry. I lost my pterodon. Yeah, your iron supplements mess you up. And that's just my iron. That's not like regular medications that I used to be on or need to be on. I'm very bad about taking medications because I kind of am a firm believer that your body will kind of heal itself, and I don't like taking modern medicine because, mind you, I've been very sick my entire life. I've been chronically ill, and I've spent a majority of my childhood in hospitals, doctor's visits for a lot of things, and in my experience has left me traumatized because I've always been sick, and the medicines they've given me have made me sicker, if not worse. So they'll give me medicine to combat the side effects of the other medicine, and then I'm feeling side effects from that medicine, so they put more medicines. At one point I was having to take 40 pills a day because of how sick I was, because medicines were like canceling out each other, but they were making each other worse, and it was a very traumatizing experience for me. So I pretty much have to be in the hospital for me to really take modern medicine. I'm allergic to Tylenol now. Acetaminophen or ibuprofen I've become allergic to, so usually at this point they have to stick me with really hard drugs that are addicting, and they don't like doing that because they're like, you're so tiny. But I'm like, I don't think you understand my tolerance. And even my regular doctors are all like, at one point, like if I go in for pain, I pretty much have to be pumped up with like legal heroin for me to not feel the pain. And my doctors always have to call the hospitals, be like, you have to do this because she's not receptive to anything else, and everything else she has an allergic reaction to it. I know it sounds crazy because medically she's so tiny, but this is the only way to help her. And there's times where people don't, like, I've been to hospitals where doctors don't believe me. They're like, we can't do that, like, we're afraid you're getting addicted to it. But at the end of the day, they always give in. They're like, okay, now I'm starting to understand some of your medical history. Like, it's always been a fiasco. Always been a fiasco. Honestly, it's better to eat more frequently and keep your meals small. We got the dinner pack last night and it came with a huge salad. I'm going to eat some of it for lunch. I have those meal bars that help me eat more because my depression makes me not want to eat, and the Premier protein shakes for a meal or snack. Yeah, for sure. Working with the dietitian has actually helped me a lot to understand what I need to look for nutrition labels. I feel like nutrition labels really freak people out because of the miseducation that they're not getting about it. I know for a fact that calorie-based diets work. It's just having the strength, determination, and fight to actually go through with that and stick within your calorie count, if that makes sense. Because that's what doctors and dietitians will put people usually more than 300 pounds, especially if you've seen my 600-pound life. There's success stories there. Now, you have to be able to fight your food addiction. I have no problem saying I have one. Just because I don't show it And this is also the misconception, is just because someone's skinny does not make them healthy. It does not at all. Okay, if anything, skinny people have more health problems than fat people. And that's just the reality. We just don't speak about it because society has turned certain sizes into the normal. I don't think it fucking matters. I've literally met like bigger people who are healthy. Doctors are like, you're literally fine. You're just a bigger person. There's nothing wrong with that. It just comes down to what makes you comfortable in your appearance. And if you're happy being bigger, that's fine. Be bigger. Own it. But if you're unhealthy about it, that's where it starts worrying other people, because it's just like how much of your life expectancy has gone down because of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it starts becoming a problem. Exactly. When I counted macros, I lost 10 pounds a month. And I didn't really restrict anything, just watch the amount of carbs, fats, and proteins. But then I got pregnant. Yeah, pregnancy ruins a lot. You throw everything out the window. For like 6 months, I could eat nothing but McDonald's chicken nuggets. Oh, I couldn't keep anything else down. For me, at one point, the pregnancy got my McDonald's hash browns. That was my thing. And then at one point, it was the fries. But you know what I also found out? Morning sickness is a sign that your body is getting rid of toxic shit. And I had really bad morning sickness, and I was afraid to eat anything. So it was just literally saying that my body didn't want that. But I'm like, but you want McDonald's though? Like, how does that make sense? That's actually really toxic. So much grease in the hash browns. Yeah, that's what I was saying.